Welcome everybody to the Genesis Mindset. I'm going to show you how to find the next 10,000x within the Atropa ecosystem. So take that with a grain of salt. It is clickbait, and this is extremely speculative, extremely risky, and it could be completely wrong. All I'm doing is showing you a process here. It's up to you to figure out all the details about it. I'm just showing you a process. So just keep that in mind. Don't go and jeet and buy into this thing because of the title. Please, 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 please do not. I'm going to be buying it for the first time. I don't really know anything about it, but I'm just going to show you how and why I would do such a thing. So with that, what I actually do, I don't even look at the chat log anymore. I'm way too busy to look at the chat log. So all I do is I have people like Zaki Boo that I follow, and the Telegram chat, which I'm going to leave in the description of this video. So Bay has been cooking up a storm today. There's been all these different tokens that have launched today. And so now this is the newest one, Affection. So you can see it's got the token address, token name Affection, token symbol A, token decimals 18, token supply 19. So I'm going to have a little gander at this. So what do? Simply click here, and I've got this pinned. So you can pin this in your Telegram. There's a way to pin it. So I've got it unpinned. So I pin it so it's at the top so I can always see it. And when something gets launched, it'll give me like a little bing, do a little notification so I can actually keep in mind. Now, this is not actually one of my strategies for the Atropa ecosystem. I don't actually buy all the new tokens. Some people do. Some people buy all the new tokens. For me, this is the easiest way to keep up with it rather than reading the chat log. It's just impossible for me between all the things that I'm doing. I'm firing on all cylinders at the moment. So this is the chart. Copy and paste, Affection, and there's only 3 charts. But I'm curious. Okay, whoa, here we go. So you've got V2 to Pulse Chain to PDI, V1 to Pulse Chain. Now, $27 liquidity, 3.3K volume. Wow, okay, that's a lot of volume. I don't exactly know how the volume happens so high because now I'm in the V2 here now. If I look at all these buys, they're all just tiny little peckerwood buys. So unless there's like, I mean, these are less than $1. Most of them are less than $1. So unless there's like $3,000 worth of buys. Oh, here we go. A couple of people have entered in some big buys here. Oops. Couple of people entered some big buys here, so a little bit more, 200 300 USD basically. So yeah, this is, again, I don't know anything about this. I don't know anything about whether it's mintable. I don't know anything about this, but I will have a quick look. All right, quick intel. It's not a honeypot. It's not mintable, but this is not exactly 100% entirely accurate either. So you have to be very careful about this. You have to do your research. All I'm doing, again, I want to stress, I'm showing you a process. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm showing you a process. I'm trying to share with you how you can actually fish, how you can fish. And if one of your strategies is, and again, this is not my strategy, to buy every single new token, you would probably want to keep this right up the top and then just buy everything new that comes through. That's what some people do. So how would I go about that? I've got the contract address. I go to Pulse Chain. I go to buy it. So I'm going to buy it. So here we go. I'm going to buy 33,333 Pulse worth. So I'm going to swap anyway. Yep, no worries. Price impacts. Yeah, no dramas. I actually get more value for my thing. And here, if the price impact is so low, because there's no liquidity pool. So I would actually recommend looking into it more first. This is just literally like, okay, I want to quickly get in. And what I want to do is I want to take advantage of the fact that there's 3.3K volume coming through here. That's what I want to do. So then I'm going to confirm. And then once I buy, I'm going to set up a liquidity pool. I'm going to add it to my MetaMask. And I'm not going to go through the process of creating a liquidity pool because I've actually made multiple videos on that just today, which will all be coming out. If not, they haven't come out. I don't know what order I'm going to be releasing these in. But then what I would do, even before I buy it, I'd be going to gorealdefi.com. Thank you, Richard Art Max. So here we go, gorealdefi.com. Now I'm in, and let's just verify. Yep, it's created by 414. We'll go to token name, Affection. There's 6 holders, so there's like barely any holders. And I think this is so new that this hasn't even updated properly, because this pool here, it basically shows one liquidity pool, which makes no. And how does this work? Max supply 829, when here the max supply was 19. So something is definitely, something's not updating here. So token supply 19. And here we've got token supply 829. And we've got 6 holders here. You can't even see 414 here. So it's so new that the block explorer probably hasn't even updated. And this pool here is with something else. So it doesn't even have the pulse chain pool. So there has to be a pulse chain pool in order to actually buy the token. So we've got independence, affection, give me 5, lib Atropa math. So then what I would do, because it's a tiny little cheeky pool, I'm going to just create the liquidity pool. I'm not going to go through the full process. I'll do that after this. I'll just quickly do it, actually. Screw it. So here we go, affection. So I'm going to just load it all in there. I'm not going to go through my process of recording everything. Oops, no, so here we go. This is why you got to take your time as well. All I'm doing here, again, I want to stress, please don't go and do this. Please don't go and do this if it's not your strategy. And also, you don't know anything about this token. It might be mintable. The way that it's utilized within the Atropa ecosystem could be completely against what you want it for. So it might not be in your interest. So MV, when Moon King came and said MV, everybody bought MV without realizing that it was mintable. They just jeeted into it and they just rushed into it with the greedy mindset. I'm only showing you a process. I'm openly admitting this is a clickbait title, but I'm showing you what is the possibilities within the Atropa ecosystem. And I'm trying to show you how you can actually capture something early, but you really need to do the research properly. If you want to do the research properly, go and watch Atropa for Dummies. Go through the process. Check if it's on the GitHub list. Check the block explorer properly. See what kind of liquidity pairs it's paired up with. At the moment, it's so new. It's not even showing all the liquidity pairs. So really do it carefully, calmly, and properly. I'm openly admitting to you, this is literally just clickbait because, yeah, I'm just trying to show you a process here. So adding that liquidity now, I'm going to create that pool, and it's really as simple as that. So again, I'm deliberately not showing you all the steps. And again, I'm also not the expert. I would then also, like I said, I'd do a little bit more research. I'd go into the Atropa Telegram, wherever the Atropa Telegram is. I've got so many bloody telegrams because I'm being a little degenerate on. Here we go, Atropa ecosystem. I might ask in here. Before I even ask, I'll look here, affection. And also affection will end up more than likely. No, so there's nothing about affection. Let's see if I post the contract address here. Nope. Let's see Sunny's Pub. Sunny's Pub usually has some boys who are onto this sort of stuff, because I want to really get into the liquidity game. That's why I'm looking at these things very, very closely. Again, it's not even here, so it's extremely, extremely new. Sometimes, like I said, Zacky Booz. So if you're not following Zacky Booz might post about these sorts of stuff, because one of his strategies, he tends to buy a bit of everything. So he's the type of guy who's doing the research, looking at the chat log. So then I might look at Zacky Booz, see what he's got going on. Oh no, there was an Atropa Eco discussion. Oh man, I missed it. Pooh. But here you go. Everybody's always asking me about the IRC. So this is why you want to follow people like Zach. Follow the right people. I'm just a voice. I'm not an expert. I'm a voice. Oh man, sorry for the typo. So spewing, that was today. I was too busy today anyway. Like I'm literally firing on all cylinders. Let's see if Zach's mentioned anything about affection. Doesn't look like he has. So nothing within the last few hours, because this literally got launched just a couple of hours ago. So do the research, go to the GitHub. I'm not going to give you all those links now because I want you to actually stretch your brain and do the research for yourself. Like I said, go look at the other videos. Don't ask me in DMs because I'll politely direct you towards the Atropa dummies because I want you to learn to fish. Maria wants to keep this as elites. I wouldn't even consider myself elite. I'm just someone who recognized something and I felt something here and I felt the wave of the Atropa movement. I have that blessing to feel the ocean of the universe so I could really see this movement and see that it was going to be something huge. Again, I've spoken about this multiple times, but really now, for me, the Atropa movement, go check that video out. The Atropa movement, I can see this now. There's everything before the Atropa movement and everything after the Atropa movement. That's going to be cryptocurrency from now on. It's going to be the new way of doing things. If you're not doing things in that particular way, you're already left behind. So we're already a year ahead of the rest of the market with the Atropa movement. We are a year ahead. Go on to these other chains, Brett, base chain, so all of them, Solana, the liquidity bonding is not there. People are going to get sick and tired of losing to VCs. They're going to get sick and tired of it. It's an inevitability. All these kids, these young kids who think they're watching TikTok. Oh yeah, this guy got a Lambo. And they're going to think that it's going to be so easy. It's getting harder and harder because there's so many different tokens to choose from. Narratives get repeated. People just rug pull when it's below like 50K market cap, 30K market cap. People are just rug pulling, jeeting out because you're competing against other kids who have no mind control, no emotional mastery whatsoever. It's only going to get harder and harder. They're going to get sick and tired of it. They're going to get disillusioned with the game. They're going to look for something where there's sustainable long-term growth. And this is the Atropa ecosystem. This is the Atropa movement. Just like the Age of Enlightenment, there's going to be the pre and there's going to be the post. The Atropa movement is going to be the future of cryptocurrency, decentralized finance. I really believe that in my heart. And it's going to be the most epic narrative of this particular bull cycle. So with that, thank you very much. Good luck and make sure to do your research. Don't just rush into it. Learn how to fish, please, for your own benefit. Thank you.